Today we're going to do some electrical tests on a 2006 Chrysler Pacifica. Wiring diagram for the exterior lighting system on the 2006 Chrysler Pacifica. As you can see here, we have our hot at all times wire that runs down through right here to a switch. Once that switch is turned on, which happens to be on the brake pedal assembly, whenever you push the brake pedal, it closes the circuit. It runs through over to our brake lamp that then illuminates when it's pressed. To note here, when your power comes into your lamp assembly where your light is, this is where the load is held, and it's taking place. And then right here you have your ground wire that goes to the rear corner of the vehicle. Dual filament Sylvania brake light bulb. We're going to be testing the ohm rating on this bulb. Baseline on your ohm. Basically you're looking for the delta. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and set it to ohms, and then you're going to touch your leads together here, and you're going to see that that ohm rating is going to drop. Sometimes it's a little finicky, but it slowly drops. Should get right there below 1 ohm. There you go. Right about 0.7 ohms is going to be our delta. Alright, today we're going to do a ohm test on the brake light bulb from the 2006 Pacifica. What you need to do here is, this is a non-polarity based light bulb. Basically so you can touch your leads anywhere on this bulb and it's going to give you a proper ohm reading. Once I can get this to touch here. There you go. 3 ohms. Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm testing to make sure that my 20 amp fuse works. You go ahead and you put it in ohms again, and you stick it right here in the 20 amp slot on the left hand side. Now normally you would use this slot with your constant lead here. When you set your dial down here to 20 amps, that's when you would be using it in an inline with the load of a circuit, so like add a fuse in the fuse panel itself. But to go ahead and test the fuse, all we're doing, as you can see here, I'm using the power lead here in the ohm setting, and we're just going to go ahead and put it in the 20 amp slot, and it should give us a reading back letting us know that the fuse is good, as it is giving us some resistance. It's kind of hard to get there. You gotta press the lead on the side in order to get it. And there we go. It looks like 0.7 as well. Alright, so we're going to check the voltage pressure. Basically what we need to do is find a solid grounding point. We're going to use this latch right here, and then we're going to go over, and with the power on, we're just going to go ahead and test the brake light. As you can see there, we're getting 13.1615 volts. Do a voltage drop test. Make sure you have your voltmeter set to volts, and then we're just going to go on both sides of the load here, which happens to be our brake light bulb. You're going to find the ground, which here happens to be the black wire with a green stripe on it. We're going to go ahead and put our ground lead there, and then we're going to go ahead and touch our power to the brake light. As you can see, we're getting a full drop of 13.25 volts. I'm going to test the amperage that we have running through our system. So what we have here, we have our fuse buddy. It's an inline fuse system where basically we take the fuse out of the original spot, we go ahead and put it in the fuse body, and then the fuse body goes in line, and it runs over here to our multimeter, and we're going to read the amount of current that's running through the system when the brake switch is actuated. And as you can see, it jumped up from 0.9 up to 4.65. That is the current amount that is being used when the brake is depressed.